this motherfucking bag. Stand on the way, I made. Sacrificing time for this shit, man, I got a plan. Tried to tell niggas years ago, they ain't understand. Riding by myself and it's cool, I'm all in my head. Everything in life you can't replace, I build relationships. Pretty little smile make a nigga wanna lock it in. We met the same time I lost a friend, we should try again. You been on my mind, you should hop in. I ain't gon' hurt you, baby girl, you know we locked in. Used to be on FaceTime calls on the regular. Never made time, landed on my busy schedule. Now every time I hit the bay, you know I think of you. Working on your brand, love, you know that I...
Yeah, it's Goddess. And I'm a day one type of girl. Ain't nothing wishy-washy over here. I don't jump around, stick to one side. Yeah, the silver, the blue, we got them in their feelings. That star on the field, come pay the D a visit. They say it's hatred, is it? I call it hate and simping. Cause if we wasn't that hating, they wouldn't be in our business. Listen, West Coast say the water tastes better. The fan base go harder, and all the ladies get wetter. Yeah, that's how it is when you straight reppin' for Dallas. We get it in the trap, and landlord tell us what's happening. No explanations in no shape, form, or fashion. When Henny drop the stats, ain't nothing else to be asking. Them numbers don't lie, that's why your argument dry. And we still got them rings, you got your eyes on our prize. Whether an eagle, a giant, or a commando, you in the parking lot crying, we in the Lambo. We stay in our bag, we run it up in the draft. You still talking about the 90s, so who's stuck in the past? Get off me, and I'ma need you 6 feet back. And we ain't hearing nothing till your team beat that. And we ain't scared of running, what you thought we bleed that? It's only one team over here, this Cowboys, believe that. Yeah, this you got is the poet. Big up West Coast Cowboy, HTM Sports, and Landlord from Alabama. Y'all check them boys out. Now don't play around with the Cowboys content. Yeah, and you know it's DC. Yeah, DC4L.
31 teams in the NFL. His system is designed to stop 25 teams.
Shit, I need a linebacker that's over 200 pounds. I need a defensive tackle that you got to pull away from the buffet. He's gone, so no.
Let's talk about that.
But yeah, that's a large part. That's a large part of your
I gotta
team.
make this point because I ain't gonna lie, I forgot about it until you mentioned it. So I gotta get this off before it flees me, and the nation needs to hear this.
And we are live. What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store, man. How's everybody doing today? And to my right, you know, everything in life can't be perfect. You know, you got to take the good with the bad. And
smile with the sad. Love what you got and remember what you had.
What you know about that, man?
Young buck.
Man, hold on. That's before your time, little nigga.
Come on down. Come on, take.
That's before your time, man. But what's good with y'all folks, man? You know, this is Cowboys Convos, where we conversate about the Cowboys. So it's a fitting name. It's a very fitting name, man.
Hey, self-explanatory.
Yes, indeed. But, you know, we do have to talk slow. There are Eagle fans around. And, you know, I heard that most of them cannot read, you know, at an 8th grade level.
They had that one long-ass class.
From sun up to sundown, same teacher, same book.
They teach them like the back of their hand.
Them folks went to school for 12 years and learned 12 words. They learned a word a year.
A word a year. What's going on with y'all, man? Let's salute the people that's rocking in the chat. Azteca, shout out to you. Millard, shout out to you. Timothy, shout out to you. Chris Johnson, HyperX. Hey, you got to make a comment to make yourself known so we can holler at you. Look at me, though. No, look at Mel, though. Shout out to you. Elijah Robinson. Who else? Dak owns Philly. That's who you used to be. Not Dak just owns everything.
Dak owns every damn thing.
He owns the world. So, yeah. Shout out to you. But salute to everybody for coming through, man. Like they say, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. And we appreciate that.
Yes, indeed. Appreciate all y'all good people sliding in, rocking out with us, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that share button if you care. And the most important thing, make sure you slap the shit out of an Eagles fan, man. They're somewhere out here eating human feces. They graduated from horse shit. They are out here eating human feces, spreading, salmonella and all kinds of wickedness at this point. So salute to everybody out there. Thank y'all for coming in. So let's talk about it, man. Let's go ahead and talk about it. There's a game today, man. Cowboy football is back.
Cowboy football is back, and I can't wait to be there. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to go to the game. You feel me?
So looking like you might see your favorite player in the world, Malik Davis. Like
he
did
on the planet.
Yeah, like you want to fight me about this nigga at one point. So I don't even talk crazy about Malik Davis no more. Landlord,
I'm just saying, man.
move it to the side. He said, "Hey, what's going on now?"
Y'all know me. What's Landlord Sports' new motto? I fight for fairness. Y'all know that. And to be fair, from the things that I seen from Malik, it looked good, bro. But the team just seemed like they didn't like him. So you know what I'm saying?
They don't like him. They didn't like him, but they gotta like him.
They look like they like him now. They brought him back.
I was gonna say Malik Davis like a professional side chick. Like you just do him any kind of way, and they still come back. So
Roach, he gonna survive the nuclear bomb and everything. He coming back.
Yeah, man. And listen, I appreciate all y'all that's been supporting, man. Thank all y'all for helping my brother get out there. To Oxnard. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting. Trying to help me get to Frisco. Cash apps are still up. Like I said, I don't go out to the 19th. Land is still in California. Like he in the most expensive place in the world, probably. So
yeah.
the doors of the church are closed right now. I feel like the 50,000 in there. what he said? What the preacher said? I feel like the 50 in there.
I feel like the 50,000 in the house.
But no, for real though. Anything y'all seeing would be greatly appreciated. It help keep the lights on. It help us travel to make this content for y'all. And we appreciate y'all in advance, man. But yeah, we appreciate y'all. But real talk though. What are you looking for when you go out there? You're gonna have your eyes physically on there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking at this offensive line depth too. I want to see how they looking on a snap in, snap out basis. You know what I'm saying? Because one of these lucky gentlemen might be a starter. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think that job is over yet. I think that's still a battle. I think he should have had Aura on the depth chart for that too. And have anybody heard anything about Tyler Guyton's progression? Because it's coming up now. Like, he got about 2 more weeks to make the opener?
About 3. Well, close to 3. The opener's on September.
3 more weeks.
Yes, opener's on September the 4th. It's currently August the 9th. So it's very close. It's under 30 days for damn sure.
You won't go another weekend this year without Cowboy football. That sounds wonderful, don't it?
It do sound wonderful if they playing well.
Yeah, true.
Now
it could be fortune. Who knows?
I mean, we had to tap out. They were beating our ass so bad last year. I don't even remember what happened. They gave me CTE. I'm like, what the hell? I don't know what the hell happened.
We had to relax.
What?
Shout out to Joe Tranchina and the hoodlum in the building. TA Cowboys. I always need TA in there because she be calling you out on your snitching. Because he do a lot of snitching, TA. He really do. He be just telling left and right. You know what I'm saying?
Now, listen.
He broke every code we ever had.
The code is for, like, selling dope and being gangster. The shit that landlord is doing is, like, war crimes. Like, we got to tell on this nigga. Like, the world is a better place if you stop landlord. But y'all just keep thinking the jokes. Like, this man is out here committing atrocities.
Hey, see, you already just said too much. Now we're going to have to pay you a visit, man.
Y'all see what I mean?
We're going to have to pay you a visit. You know what I'm saying? Somebody knock on the door for you. He ain't going to be like, who is that?
Man.
I ain't got no deliveries coming.
Shit. So I'm going to make it easy for us, man. I'm not going to pull up our depth chart per se, but I do want to show you some of the Rams depth. And I'm just going to tell you from looking at the Rams depth some of the things I want to see, how they play against these people. So this is their offense, and this is going to be coinciding with how our defense plays, right? In terms of offensive weapons, you know, that they have, like, my eyes is on, like, Terrence Ferguson, the tight end out of Oregon. You know, he was a very good product. So, yeah. So, my point with Terrence, I've been seeing, you know, the boy Childress making plays, right?
Yeah.
I got to see what some of these other safeties on the depth chart do in coverage, because you're going to have to cover a premier tight end if you want to stay on the field. The Dallas Cowboys within the NFC East, you play too many. You know what I'm saying? Like, you played Dallas Goedert twice. You know, if you go over there to the damn Commanders. I don't know why I had a brain fart. I guess because they changed their name 40 times. You go over there, they also got a very solid tight end. Matter of fact, what's the tight end that was on the Eagles when they won their first Super Bowl? What's the boy name? Zach Ertz. Zach Ertz. Yeah, man. So Zach Ertz over there, man. So you're gonna have at least 4 games against some savvy ass, you know, tight ends. I want to see, because listen, it's cool that you cover, you know, Schoonmaker from time to time. It's cool that you're covering Breakfast Spanford. There's levels to this shit. So, and you know them. You play them every practice. You know their tendencies. You probably know the playbook. You pretty much know what's coming. I want to see, you know, what Childress and the other safeties do against Terrence Ferguson. And to your point about Blake Corum and them, like, listen, Blake Corum and Jorquez Hunter both could probably start for the Dallas Cowboys. Like, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. Like, they both could probably start for the Dallas Cowboys. So that run defense, like, you really gonna be able to see what your run defense do this year, man. I mean, are able to do this game.
Blake Corum was at the top of his draft as a running back. So
yeah, he top 100 pick out that draft.
He was one of the best in his draft. So, you know, he ran Michigan to a championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we gonna get to see this run defense against a legitimate running back, I would say.
Now, if Jimmy Garoppolo play, listen,
that's a starting caliber quarterback.
Yeah, and listen, I know that Jimmy Garoppolo has his warts, but I'm not talking about Jimmy Garoppolo trying to lead my team to a Super Bowl, which he did. Like, his team made it to a Super Bowl and made it to a championship game. Not really based on him, but, you know,
he didn't screw it up enough.
Yeah, he ain't fuck up enough. You know what I'm saying? But point being, they have enough weapons to where they can threaten you on the field with a Jimmy Garoppolo. If Jimmy Garoppolo was playing, listen, the cornerbacks already looked suspect during the joint practice. They did. So, like, there are some challenges for your defense out here. I don't want y'all to think that if the defense come out here and they play well, that it's a fluke. If they come out here and play well against some of the weapons that they have on their second and third string, you might really be able to feel good about some of these guys.
Yeah, true. Like you said, I'm looking at Terrence Ferguson too. He was somebody that I like coming out of Oregon. I want to see if Leofau gonna get some reps, maybe Marquise Bell. I want to see how they match up with him. You know what I'm saying? What kind of package Eberflus will come out with trying to deal with somebody like Terrence Ferguson, because he was a vertical threat at Oregon. So yeah, I like his skill set a lot. And like you said, Blake Corum, that'll be a good challenge for this run defense. So we just got to see, is they up to the task? You know what I'm saying? And all this physicality we've been talking about or hearing about, are they really on that type of time or not? That's what I want to see. Because listen, if you physical, even your B team physical.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, because guess what? They should be the most physical because they trying to compete and get a starting job. So if your B team is not physical, that's a good indication that maybe your A team ain't either. You know what I'm saying?
Right. All right. And listen, they got a backup tackle, DJ Humphries. Like, if I'm not mistaken, DJ Humphries was a top pick when he came out. He's been a starter in the National Football League for a very long time. You know, it just hasn't. Yeah, he was the 24th overall pick. He's a former Pro Bowler. I'm not sure why he's a backup. Matter of fact, he just played for the Kansas City Chiefs last year. So he was on a team that made a Super Bowl last year.
Oh, okay.
He was active but did not play. Okay, so I guess that he started. Okay. He lost his job, so that's why he's here. But he a former top pick. He a former Pro Bowler. So like that's a challenge for somebody like Eazy-E. You know what I'm saying? We talk about our pass rushers. Like this is a veteran. This is a veteran left tackle with tons of experience. You know, used to be really good at one point. You know, injuries and age have caught up to him. Bo Lemmer out of Arkansas. He was a highly touted interior offensive lineman coming out. I believe that Bo. Where my nigga Bo end up going? I know he got drafted. I know he didn't go undrafted. So let me take a look at where Bo went. But yeah, there's some challenges out here, dog. Like these ain't no name niggas. Oh, he's from Tyler too. I didn't know he from Tyler.
Is McVay gonna run any of his starters?
No, he's not going to run Matthew Stafford and them out there. No, that's not really what he does. As a matter of fact, let me take this down. I want to have a conversation with you about playing starters and resting them and all that other stuff, because Sam Williams said he ain't playing. Sam Williams know that he's not playing already, right? So, what is your thoughts about playing starters or not playing starters in the preseason? Because there's multiple different coaches go about it different ways. Like when you look at Mike McCarthy, he wasn't really a big proponent of playing his starters at any point. I believe the last time that Aaron Rodgers even played in a preseason game, was back in 2018. When Mike McCarthy was there. You know what I'm saying? I believe the Philadelphia Eagles haven't played their starters in a couple of years. So, but we also know when you look around, like guys like Pat Mahomes played, guys like Joe Burrow played. So
if a $500 million man can play in preseason, I think everybody else should follow suit.
Yeah, that's my question. Like, because we seen teams win both ways, so I'm trying to see if there's a huge correlation.
I don't think it's a correct answer. It's all philosophical. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your ideology, how you think about it. But I feel like in this particular sport, in the game of football, man, I feel like you should be in a certain thought process anyway. Like, I am invincible and I will destroy you. them the type of thoughts that should be going through your head if you want to be a dominant player and you want to play without fear. Like, any challenge that's presented to you, you're supposed to be licking your chops to go show them that they don't deserve to be in front of you. Like, this is how people like CeeDee Lamb think. Like, the dominant players, these are the thoughts that's going across their mind. They like, oh, you sending him over here? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, you think he can guard? All right, bet. Watch this. Hold my bill. And then you go out there and prove that how stupid they were. So when it comes to the thought process and the mentality, I'm looking at it like, okay, if you actually gonna have a dominant type thought process going into this, you need to play your people. You just need to play your folks. You know what I'm saying? Because like I asked you, this is the biggest question we need to ask. Do you think we can flip a switch like that? Because if we can't, we need the switch already flipped. You know what I'm saying? We need to go into the season already on that type of time and already in that mind thought process that we need to be in. Because I don't think we're a proven enough team to be flipping switches. You know what I'm saying? That flipping switches come from the best teams that we done seen do this. Like Golden State, back in the day, basketball, they can flip a switch. The Bulls, they can flip a switch. Who else? Who in football that can flip a switch? Patrick Mahomes them flip switches. They do. They flip a switch, and then now they offense working, and all of a sudden they defense is gangster. Like they do that all the time. They know how to flip a switch and understand when it's go time. I wouldn't give us that level of credibility to say that we could do the same. I'm sorry. So I feel like we should be trying to flip this switch early as possible. go into the season thinking about who you want to be and acting it out on the field. That's just my thoughts.
I understand, why people won't. Because me personally, because it's a new offensive system, it's a new defensive scheme, I would prefer them to have some snaps before week 1. In live game action. That's my preference. But to also be even keeled. I'm the guy that said that if there's an example of it working a different way, I'll be open-minded to it. Now, it may not be the best thing for us, but I'm trying to be open-minded to anything. But
I understand it's risky as hell to play your people. It is.
A nigga broke his neck last night, matter of fact.
It's risky as hell now. But it's the same risk as playing in another game. But you would feel better about losing a pivotal part of your team in the regular season opposed to doing it in the offseason. So I get it, but I'm just trying to reprogram our thought process. Because I feel like, if you shot it and you trying to make a significant change in our mentality and our culture as a Dallas Cowboys franchise, I feel like that would have been a big one. That would have been a big one for him to change. Like, hey, we playing in the preseason. When that shocked everybody, that would make front page news. That would make everybody consider this a little different now. They like, whoa, Shotty said they playing. Like, we would have been on that. Like, everybody would have. I think most people would have been pleased with that. Real talk.
I have a question. It's a real question. I'm not even trying to sound condescending.
Let's do it.
But to be fair about the way that everybody sees this, because remember, I want these niggas to play. Like, preseason is a lot more exciting for me if I see Dak Prescott throw a fucking bomb to George Pickens, for 70 yards. Like, I'm gonna throw a 70-yard touchdown. I'm gonna sit over here and eat and drink some water, nigga. Y'all have a good night. I'm like, what? I need more.
One to Jalen Tolbert right before he left.
Like that, it never go crazy. Like we go that be premier content. So that's what I want. But in terms of that making us a stronger team. Like, it's actually relatively new for us not to play our starters in preseason. Like, Dak played in the preseason all the way up to the 2020 season. Like, 2020 was the and listen, they gonna try to blame Mike, but it's really coinciding with Dak Prescott being on the franchise tag.
Oh, okay. Because I remember, I felt like when Dak was spring chicken, when he was a spring chicken, he used to play in the preseason.
Yeah, it correlated with the money.
I thought it was correlated with the injury. So, okay.
Remember, he got hurt during the 2020 season.
Well, it's the same timeline to be actually.
Yeah, because he got hurt. He got hurt
before he got paid or right after?
He signed a franchise tag, and then he got hurt, like
then
the 5th game. And then they paid him.
Yeah.
So, but this is still the thing. Like, he signed that big-ass franchise tag, fully guaranteed. He wasn't making 4th-round pick money no more.
Yeah.
So they probably made the call like, hey, this nigga better not see the motherfucker. What you mean? He took what you mean he took a snap?
That's the lick.
Yeah, John, that bitch hot. That nigga turned red. Like, what you mean?
Shout out to TA for this comment. She said Mike McCarthy always felt like he was exposing plays. Like, bro, we need practice. I think that's the balance between the two. Because if you think about it, you can say you hiding plays like Mike and Kellen Moore and them, and that might just be a common lie.
Shotty said you doing the same thing right now. So
you tell you that. Common lie that offensive coordinators tell. But
I got this gangster shit you ain't never seen before.
That's in the OC manual 101 to lie about hiding plays. But I think you got to ask yourself: do you want more reps of that play, or do you want to pop out and surprise people? You want the element of surprise on your side, or you want something close to perfection on your side? Because in my opinion, if you run that play more times than not, when it's really time to pull it out, you're going to be hard with it. You're going to go crazy. You know what I'm saying? You're going to already know exactly what you should be doing. And it's going to be as close to perfect as it possibly can be.
Yeah, and that is also another thing. Like, I know that we see a lot of practice stuff. They have more practices than what we seen because they have close practices as well. Like they don't let us see the walkthroughs. They don't let us see the closed practice sessions. They don't let us see that part. Because in the evening they go through some more shit. They break down film. You know, they go in. They run more plays and shit like that. So there's still times where they run the plays that they are supposedly keeping to themselves. We just don't see the shit. But like you said, if they practice it during the open period, that's still more reps on the motherfucker. You know, that's you can double up on the reps if you did it in both periods.
Then guess what? What the best coaches say. Like, you can know what I'm doing, but can you stop it?
That's very true.
You know what I'm saying? Now that's one thing I give Jason Garrett credit for. When we had that dominant dope O-line, he played like they was. He didn't hide nothing. He didn't trick you at all. He just like, hey, I got Travis Frederick, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith on this line. We running the ball right at you. We going right. Like
he said, yeah, hey, we running the ball. Good luck.
We running the ball.
Like,
We're gonna let you know it. So it's up to you to stop it. If you can stop it, bravo. But if you can't, you in for a long day. He forced a lot of teams' hand the way he used to play. So I like that, but I don't think you need. I think the better teams don't need deception. I told you what I call
Auburn ball.
What I call it. That's that Auburn football. Like, they never could measure up to Alabama, so they got to trick us. That's the only way they can, you know what I'm saying, actually be competitive. My guy Carl Main in the building, he know what I mean. Like, Auburn football, they gonna do something. They gonna make the ball disappear.
Make the ball disappear. Hold on.
It's gonna come from somewhere out of the turf and be in the end zone already. Like, they gonna do some magical shit. So you gotta watch them, man. You gotta watch them.
This nigga said beginning of the Milton era today. I hope Milton go out here and ball, man.
Like, I hope Milton ball too.
I like Joe Milton. You know, he would be a good, replacement quarterback for Dak Prescott if anything were to happen. You know what I'm saying?
I think that'll be a adrenaline shot. Like, what if he have a Tony Romo trajectory?
Who's talking about Dak?
Milton.
Oh, I'm talking about like it's.
Oh, I ain't talking about what would have to happen for him to have it. I'm just talking about him having one. You see what I'm saying? We got to skip that talk and then talk about something else. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, this is exact. Like, if he had it, he'd be Dak Prescott. Cause that's look at the numbers.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's like we in deja vu. It's like we get the same nigga 3 times in a row.
It's a little different though. The reason it's different is because guess what?
What?
Dak bust on the same boom. Romo had anticipation.
He said
he was anticipating Romo. We was at practice like Romo. They was cheering Romo name
over Joe Bledsoe and shit. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So
Drew Bledsoe.
That's why I asked, would it be a Romo trajectory? Because we see what Milton is and what he brewing to be. Dak wasn't even getting reps for real. You know what I'm saying? Dak just bust on the scene. They like, hey man, it wasn't nobody else to get the football. They just handed it to somebody like, hey, you can play quarterback. They know his name. They're like, hey guy, get this football.
Guy is crazy. 6 p.m. Sean, 6 p.m. the game starts. Also, there is a game that happens at like noon. The Giants are going to play, and I tell you what, if that sorry motherfucker from Ole Miss go out there and don't do shit after the way that Shedeur Sanders hooped last night, these apps gonna go crazy.
I told you, I want every single team, and I mean this, any team that need a quarterback, I want you to suffer. I really do. I want you to suffer so bad for passing up on Shedeur like that. Just because y'all blacklisted this young man, because there's no other reason for every team to pass him over and over. 5 times? Well, he got drafted in the 5th.
In the 5th.
Every team passed him almost 5 times, except for the Browns. Every other team. So that's so insulting. I pray that y'all suffer for that. Like, cause y'all, it's no way that he wasn't a good enough prospect to be drafted before then.
Yeah, Tyler, like listen, y'all drafted Tyler Shaw in the 2nd round. Man can't even stay healthy. Accuracy issues. A bunch of different shit is wrong with Tyler Shaw. Like Shedeur Sanders, at the end of the day, was a top 20 prospect in this year's draft. A top 20 prospect in this year's draft.
Got drafted in the fifth.
He got drafted in the hundreds. So you know what kind of value that is for one. Two, it was disrespectful because y'all drafted all these project quarterbacks, that ain't did shit, ain't put up the kind of numbers, ain't had that kind of accuracy, ain't had that kind of pedigree. Listen, y'all love second generation NFL stars, until it's Deion Sanders' kid.
That's very telling, bro. They had some type of grudge they was holding against Deion. Real talk. Cause I don't think, what did Shador do to deserve that? They talking about he was messing up in some meetings and stuff. That's just, I feel like that's just an excuse to
it is an excuse.
An excuse to do what they did to him. It's not a reason. It's an excuse.
It's an excuse. Cause think about it. Johnny Manziel, used to come in hungover. He was taking drugs. He was all out in the public. He was a celebrity. He was brash, and they still drafted that boy in the first round. And listen, it was known in circles that Johnny Manziel was like that and a party animal and all this other stuff. And they still drafted that boy in the first round. Shador Sanders, just hold his wrist up, and he got a lot of ice, and his dad is a Hall of Famer. He don't really be doing too damn much, man. He ain't.
He a fly young nigga, bro. They don't want none of that over there. But you gotta think, there go Ty Lockhart, man. I ain't seen none of the Lockharts in years. What's going on, man?
Yeah, salute to the Lockharts, man.
Hey, how the rest of the family doing, man? I ain't mean to change the subject, but somebody just asked us about y'all the other day, didn't they? Somebody was like, what happened to the Lockharts? Somebody said that on one of our chats. But salute to Todd.
Yes, indeed.
But yeah.
Yeah, man. Dallas Cowboys gots to do better. Well, not us. Them motherfuckers got to do better because they got to
do better for skipping Shador like that. But we can change the subject on him. But we gonna see what Jackson Dart do.
Ooh.
We're going to see what Jackson Dart do.
Yeah.
And then Cleveland still on the BS because they keep bringing in quarterbacks. They trying to act like he ain't the best. They trying to find somebody to be better than Shador. They like, man, if he keep playing like this, he going to have to be the starter.
Dallas Sports said, what's the score going to be? It's going to be 27.
20.
I ain't worried about the score. It
depends on how long Milton play. How long y'all think Milton gonna play? The whole half?
Well, shit. Will Greer only need to come in and take the kneel down.
I would love for a full display of Milton, because we badly got that of Trey. They waited to the last game to do that with Trey. So like, we don't want to be year 2 with Milton and not even really know exactly who he is. You see what I'm saying? Let this man be on full display today. Y'all say he's so talented. Let's see it.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you ain't gonna let Dak Prescott play. I need to see a lot of Joe Milton so I can at least evaluate these other wide receivers. Like there is a wide receiver that we don't talk about it. There is a true wide receiver battle. Vacha Lombardi in the building too. How to stop the show. Salute.
What's happening? Nah, this, I'm just on the road with it right now, Bach. That's all, man. What's going on?
Yes, indeed. So yeah, I'm trying to evaluate some wide receivers, man, because Trayshawn Holden, from what he was looking like in training camp, looked like he might deserve that last wide receiver spot over Jalen Brooks and the other niggas.
Speaking of receivers, this is what I had to tell y'all. I understand how y'all feel about this one, context clues, one wide receiver in particular. I don't know if you're picking up what I'm putting down. This one receiver in particular that has fell out of good grace with most of the fan base. Bars. Fell out of good grace with the fan base. He goes by the name of Jalen Tolbert.
I knew it.
All right. He goes by the name. You see, did you peek what I did though? Like that's this one, he's number one. You know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people don't want to hear this right now. I understand. But Jalen Tolbert has been very, very involved. He's been making plays every time I went out there. And yeah, he gonna be on your team and he's gonna be producing. I promise you that.
That was never a question. It should have been a question.
I know a lot of people want him dethroned, but I don't see it happening no time soon. I see Jalen Tolbert being more involved than probably somebody like Turpin. You know what I'm saying? Like I see Turpin on the field, but actually being involved, Dak got chemistry with Tolbert. He's just making plays, man. And he gonna get all the opportunities in the world. So if Tolbert is not stepping up in this manner, it's gonna be on him. Because Dak already he's in sync with Tolbert. I'm telling you, we gotta pay attention to this too. When Dak on the move, because it's a lot of moving pockets. I've been seeing that. That's one of the staples I see in shot offense. He got a lot of rolling pockets, and Dak is not stationary at all. So we know in those situations, Dak usually look for Tolbert. Yeah. If you go back and look at the film, Dak seems like him and Tolbert be on one accord in those
Scramble drill, they gonna go crazy.
Scramble drill, that's Tolbert. That's Tolbert time to shine, baby. That's him. So yeah, that's one thing I noticed, man. Tolbert, all the days I've been out there, Tolbert done had an impact. One of them the scrimmage day, it was a whole Tolbert drive. He had like 3-4 catches in a row.
Like back to back.
Yeah, so like Dak was just focused on him that game. And yesterday, I had a couple of plays that I caught from Tolbert and Flournoy. Flournoy had a good day. Flournoy had like a series where he caught like 3 passes in a row, and he was very useful. But that was with Joe Milton though. That was with Joe Milton. Yeah, somebody just asked about Flo, and he doing his thing, man. He number 19, right?
Yeah, he
19 now. Yeah, so yeah, he was making a lot of plays yesterday.
So
but
listen, let me ask you, landlord, I'm gonna hold your feet to the fire. Back end of the roster, you can only keep one. You keeping Ryan Flournoy, you keeping Trayshawn Holden, or you keeping Jalen Brooks. Two of them gotta die. Like
Brooks just caught a good play. Brooks was making plays yesterday too. All these receivers, like I think, I don't want to bail out, right? Yeah. But I think it's still neck and neck with a lot of these guys. Cause I know y'all threw Flournoy under the bus, but the front office didn't. So I think the competition is still brewing. So you're gonna have to see what happens in this preseason. That's what I'm thinking. Like I think preseason is what's gonna separate them. Cause it's like they all together in one group right now. I don't think nobody stuck out like that yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I think they all on the same trajectory right now. Cause look, Flournoy had his moments and Holden didn't have his moments. So who you think they're gonna value the most? Somebody that's been here or somebody who's a new guy?
Hopefully the person that plays the best. Cause hey,
you can play well. I think we be a little dishonest when we say stuff like that. Sometimes, not on purpose, but it be like we want the person that play better. But guess what? This dude play a little less, but he know all the plays. You know what I'm saying? Like, which one you want on the field now? You want the more knowledgeable guy that know the playbook and can play. So it be other aspects. Like he might be the most talented, but he need to know where to go, what to do, who to block. You know what I'm saying? He might not know none of these things. So you need the person that's most fit for the job. That's probably how we should say it.
Also, salute to Miss Pamela Ward for the Cash App. I appreciate you. It's going right into the Frisco Fund to help me get out to open practice so I can see the Dallas Cowboys and what the hell they got up their sleeves. I'm going to see if they run some of those secret plays that Shot have been trying to hide while they were out there.
Man, listen, I'm telling you, from now on, anytime I hear OC say that, I'm going to just,
Like, sure.
You're lying. Yeah, that's what they all say. like when you going to jail, that's what they all say. I'm innocent. That's what they all say. Yeah.
I
You
ain't
going to
do
jail.
it.
You did it. You did it. I'm sure
you
you
did it,
did.
sir. Sir, we're gonna
I
put
was
you
watching
under the
you.
jail.
He said, I seen you do it.
This is diabolical. Yo.
But yeah, the wide receiver situation is kind of encouraging though, because we went from having a number one and a conglomerate of potential
Threes.
back end twos and threes.
Mm-hmm.
Because, believe it or not, bro, I don't know if this is a crazy statement, but Toba might be a two, but he's just the back end of a two. He's not a premier two. I don't know if it's many premier twos to begin with, to be honest with you. But if it's a list of number two receivers, Toba probably just be towards the end. I don't think he a three. I mean, I wouldn't say he like a definite three.
Well,
What you think?
I'm gonna get there. Let me answer this super chat real quick, and then I'm gonna spin the block on your question because I got something for your ass. Gut Bummer said, "Can we keep Jalen Tolbert favorite defensive player or formation?" My favorite defensive player right now is it probably is Michael Parsons. It probably is Michael Parsons on like in terms of what he can do for my team, flexibility. And the impact. So I think it probably is Michael Parsons. My favorite. Listen, I like to throw the ball around, like five wide.
The defensive play.
Huh?
I think he said play, unless he's saying
or
play
formation.
Yeah.
So I would see him as a definitive number 3 wide receiver. That's the thing. Go through the National Football League and ask yourself, is Jalen Tolbert better than the other number 2 wide receivers?
I said he at the back of that list, though. I ain't saying he better than most of them. I'm saying he's worse than most of them.
So
but
listen, if you're the 32nd wide receiver 2 in the National Football League, you're a number 3, sir.
32nd is crazy.
If you're the 32nd number 2 wide receiver, you're just gonna have to be a 3 anywhere else. Cause like you wouldn't be a 2 anywhere else but Dallas. If you're only a 2 here, that means you're not a 2. If you're only a starting quarterback for the Jets, because they sorry as a motherfucker, they can't evaluate. You're not a starting quarterback. That's all I'm saying. I like Jalen Tolbert. Like he was a good enough dude, to come on this show for the free ski. Like I want to give him all.
Oh man, he's a friend.
I want to give him all the good publicity. Like he does great. He does some great things on the field. You know what I'm saying?
If Jalen Tolbert would have been hooping, we would have been behind him fully. But
we out here running free. We been out here running free publicity and marketing.
We just ain't phonies like some people. Like we could have been up here like Jalen Tolbert can do no wrong. You know what I'm saying? He did everything great. But I'm gonna say this again. Contrary to popular belief, I believe he still is definitively the number 3 for sure. For real.
This comment just took me out. They all talking about we're gonna keep it vanilla. We're gonna keep it vanilla. You're like, hey, Henny, what did this vanilla talk about? How do we get to chocolate?
Exactly, man.
I need some sprinkles with my shit too. Damn it,
bro. That's in. I think that's in the 48 Laws of Power. Like you do some amazing shit and then act like it ain't nothing. Like man, shot it. I'm aware of your tactics, sir. You know what I'm saying? When you deal with somebody who's a sensei as well, you can't get over on us. So I'm watching you, Shotty. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding you accountable. I done drunk a little Kool-Aid, but I still gotta, I gotta reserve the rest. You feel me? So I'm gonna hold you accountable. I'm watching. When people get you this good, I told you they either him or Satan himself. Like you can't be deceiving this good. Or either you just that great of a coach. So I got my eyes on it.
Also, somebody stated that Jalen Tolbert would be a number 2 on the Arizona Cardinals. I don't see that. So they got Zay Jones, and then they got Michael Wilson. If you don't remember who Michael Wilson was, he was the guy that was killing our ass the last time we played Arizona.
And you know they got Marvin Harrison Jr.
Exactly. I didn't mention him because there was no need to.
Yeah.
Like if your first name is Hall of Famer, and then you got a junior behind it, I'm just gonna assume that you're better than Jalen Tolbert.
Damn. Don't do Jalen like that, man.
But
what I was getting at, I don't think I never finished my statement. But what I was saying was we went from having a number one receiver and, you know, debatable for the rest of the guys, 2s and 3s. Now we got a number 1A, a number 1B, and a bunch of potential. Like, the back end of this roster at receiver is crazy now. Like, this is where it's supposed to pay dividends at in preseason. Like, we supposed to see Milton hooking up with Jalen Brooks. Jalen Tolbert ass need to be playing, for real. Jalen Brooks, Floyd Noy, and Holden. The better one out of this game is who gonna rise to the top for me. Because Brooks been doing his little thing too. Brooks, Floyd Noy, and Holden. Whoever had a better game, that's who gonna rise to the top after the day for me.
You ain't lying though. Like, Mingo and Jalen Tolbert got to play because that's not decided.
Mingo too.
That's not decided. Anybody in a camp battle got to play. So
they
like
both need to play.
The only one I'm not playing is probably Turpin because
Turpin solidified.
Yeah, like his role on this team is solidified. You know what I mean? So there's no point. You know, if I need speed one game and I think that that's my advantage, I'm just gonna put Turpin in. You know.
The people look. Last year, Tolbert didn't play. Last year, Tolbert was on the sideline with a chain on.
Well, he damn sure. Listen. Think about how we would think about our wide receiver core last year as well. Like we already had him penciled in and making the team.
Made man.
He ain't no made man no more. You know what I'm saying? Like they
That's
called.
what my announcement was about. I think he is made.
Listen. I don't think that job should just be given. Like
it shouldn't be given, but guess what?
I think he makes the team.
He got the biggest endorsement in the world.
What, Dak Prescott?
Dak Prescott.
Listen, I'm not saying that he's not going to make the team. That's never in my thought process. He'll get on the field. I'm just saying, like, we should play them, and if Jonathan Mingo plays better, and he's out there using that frame and that physicality, and he's showing why he was a top 100 pick. Oh shit, he need to get on the field before Jalen Tolbert. You know what I'm saying? If I can only have 3 wide receivers on the field for a certain play, the nigga that need to be on the field over Jalen Tolbert is probably Jonathan Mingo. And depending if I need a speed guy, it's going to be Turpin. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing about it. Like, that's why it's so important that this stuff translates, because you can play great in in practice, and then go to preseason and shrivel up. You know what I'm saying? Like, drop the ball.
We've seen it thousands of times.
Yeah, so that's why this is a part of the test. The test isn't over. It's still working, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, the test is still going. The test is still going. So neither one of y'all pass yet. Don't breathe that sigh of relief because y'all still on the clock.
So, do you think that Jaden Blue plays after the injury?
Well, I'll tell you this. If he plays, then they told you the truth about the injury. If he don't, then they lied to you about the injury.
He was in the boot. He was in a boot yesterday.
Oh, he was in a boot? Oh, he ain't playing.
That nigga had a bone. He got a bone bruise.
Oh, he ain't playing.
On his ankle.
He ain't playing. He need to play.
I mean, it would be conducive for him to play, but at this point, can you blame them for not playing him? If his ankle fucked up and your job is to run. So that's probably why they went ahead and signed Malik Davis. They're gonna probably see what he can do. You know? So I don't know. I think you'll see a lot of Phil Maffa. I think you'll see some Malik Davis. I think Deuce Vaughn, them regenerated at the right time. You know, it takes Deuce Vaughn longer to heal, because his cells are so small. So it just takes a little bit longer for Deuce Vaughn to come back and be fully healthy. But he should be he should be all right. He said, famous last word, but Rush, I'd love to see him call checkdowns in the playoffs. Let's see. Yeah, so I don't know, man. I got to get this shit figured out because that's really one of the things on offense I'm most concerned about is the running back room. Like, I have the utmost faith in the wide receiving room, regardless of what fuck what the offense looks like. Like, I have the utmost faith in the wide receiving room. I don't know these niggas at running back like that. Jadon Blue, you just now started to do something to make me feel like you can play in the National Football League. You know what I'm saying? Like, Deuce Vaughn, I'm still not sold on Deuce Vaughn.
He got a lot to prove. He gonna play today too, right?
Yeah. I think he's healthy enough to play, so he's gonna play.
I want to see what Maffa gonna do too, though. So we'll see.
They've been giving all these glowing reviews and rave reviews and speaking about, you feeling under the pads on. All right, we gonna see.
And to be honest with you, that ain't even what I saw on tape from him. Being this physical, pad popping monster.
Now, hey, I don't know if you saw what I shared. So I'm going to be very fair to Phil Maffa. He played the entirety of his final year with a torn labrum.
Okay. I think I just watched that last year too. So maybe I should have went a couple years back.
Yeah, because listen, all I watched of him was with the previous year. I didn't go.
Yeah, I think I just watched 2024.
So I don't know if it was in his bag and he was just playing through the injury, but they say he's healthy now. He's saying he feel good. I think he had a procedure on the low in the off season from what they were talking about, and he feels good.
Hold on, Chris Johnson. Chris Johnson asked a real critical question.
Where's the question?
Landlord. He says, landlord, why do you hate Deuce?
Wow.
Okay, Chris. Once upon a time, not long ago, that's how that song went. I went to camp and I seen him in person. That's all that had to happen. Once you see him in person, standing in front of you, it's hard to believe in his football ability after that. I hope nothing but the best things happen for him. You know what I'm saying? I hope he shocked me and proved me wrong. I hope he becomes the exact guy who we thought he could have been coming out of Kansas State. But I'm telling you right now, that guy is so tiny. Like, no.
He falls on my ass. I said his cell's so small. That's why it take him so long to heal. He said his cells are so small. You a physician now here? Yes, we do give back alley degrees here. In the liquor store. As a matter of fact, if you buy the supersized bottle of Hennessy, we'll throw you a doctorate for the free.
You get a doctorate. It's crazy.
Get a doctorate. You can leave the liquor store. You can leave the liquor store and be Dr. T. Foster.
Dr. Foster. Yeah, man. It's like once you see certain people in person, it's like, nah, nope. Now I seen Turpin in person and I realized how tiny he was, but Turpin got an actual guy like a little height on him. It make you feel a little better. You know what I'm saying? He like 5'9". Mm-hmm. Deuce Vaughn is short and small. It's like, and like, of course it could be an advantage to a certain degree, but he ain't got the speed with it. If he got blessed with the little man syndrome and then had the speed to go along with it, it wouldn't be no problem. You know what I'm saying? He don't have the explosiveness to go along with that size. So if you're not moving faster than everybody, you doing something wrong.
Stephen Carroll, yeah, he's still there. Matter of fact, he going to the preseason game in a couple hours.
Yeah, I'm going to the preseason game, man. I will be covering that for y'all. So stay tuned, Mr. Stephen Carroll, man. Shout out to y'all.
Indeed. Appreciate Stephen Carroll. Been supporting both platforms. One of the GOATs, and we appreciate you.
Yeah, he one of them. But if you think about it, if you are already shorter than everybody, your stride's shorter than everybody. So you can't get away from nobody. If you slower, you can't get away from nobody, man.
JB said, I'm not campaigning for Deuce, but small sales was hilarious to me. don't do Deuce Vaughn that way. He is short and slow. I'm just saying, man, like when your cells are also small, you know, it just takes time. You know, they gotta rebuild a muscle this big, and they smaller than normal human cells. So you know, it just takes a little bit more time for them to regenerate. You know, he the opposite of Wolverine. You know, a paper cut might kill him.
He break a nail, he in ICU. But nah, shout out to Dallas Sports. He says, question everybody, if Toba shows up and plays lights out this season. Okay, I think it sparked another thought that I had. I think it's possible that the front office be critical of Toba this year though. Because guess what? It's in their best interest for Mingo to do better.
Exactly.
Because they still got Mingo on the contract.
Exactly. They won't have to pay Jalen Toba.
Hey, man, shout out to Mr. Stephen Carroll for the cash out, man. I appreciate you, man. It goes a long way, man. I really do.
Salute to Stephen Carroll, man.
Salute.
He said Deuce built like a pocketbook. That is crazy. Yeah, he just received it, man.
Salute, man. He one of them ghosts. I appreciate you, man. I really do. He said his sales don't expand. That's insane.
He said T sales don't expand. They don't. Hey, salute to Justin on my end for the cash app as well, man. I appreciate you for the support and rocking with your boy in the liquor store. And remember, we are still going out to Frisco. So we're gonna go out to Frisco and cover the Dallas Cowboys for y'all. So anything y'all seen in between now and then will be used for that purpose. So I appreciate you for the Frisco fund and helping us get out to open practice.
Yes, sir. And the Oxnard fish fry, we appreciate it, y'all too. You know what I'm saying?
Now, how is the fish?
If I was posted up out there frying fish out there.
Now, listen,
what the hell is this?
No, the real question is, landlord, do your fish slap?
Hey, you know, I can put something together. You know, I'm not the greatest in the kitchen. But, you know what I'm saying? I ain't say I was going to be frying this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, just to hit you as well, man.
Hey, salute to you, Justin, man. Hey, I appreciate all the support, man. I really do. Y'all really showing up for your boy.
Yes, indeed.
Oxnard is beautiful, and the weather is impeccable. The weather is impeccable. But unfortunately, I didn't stay in Oxnard, so the weather here is like 100 degrees. But then you go to Oxnard, it's like 70.
Hey, salute to Stephen Carroll on my end as well for the cash app, man. I appreciate you. It goes a long way, you know. For the trip, and I appreciate you for everything, man. You're a real one.
Hey, man, I'm gonna start doing the diss fund like West Coast did me the other day. I'm gonna just come in here. Would you want to support him or you want to support landlord? Which one you want to support? Like, he
That's
made
crazy.
us enemies. Like, that boy, that's crazy.
Hey, Mr. Carroll, it was received, and I appreciate it. It goes a long way. Thank you for everything, Mr. Carroll.
That
Yes,
boy
sir,
West
I got it.
Tourism in it too. Like, I couldn't do nothing about that. I had to bow out gracefully. He got that one, man. He won.
Yeah, he was the devil for that.
When you put the kids in it, you won, my boy.
Ty Lockhart hit you with a 10-piece as well, man.
Hey, man, salute, man. Tell your folks to come swing through, man. Swing through. We ain't seen y'all in a minute. We appreciate y'all. Hope everything good with y'all too, man.
I said make a poll for who are we supporting today.
We got to decide. It's one or the other.
Yo, hey, Charles, you'll be able to watch the game. It'll be on NFL Network. If you ain't got it on regular cable, the game will be airing on NFL Network, and you'll be able to catch it.
That's what's up.
He said, who was doing a play-by-play for the game? I'll be on to check for the game tonight. I'll be on for the game, and he's gonna be there at the game too.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna try my best to be able to, relay the stuff to y'all. But I don't know, a play-by-play. I don't know if I can pull that off, but I got y'all though.
Yeah, what you can do is just record it. That's probably be better anyway. Just record everything you can, and we'll have the footage because all 22 gonna be another like 48 hours.
True.
So you'll have footage from the sideline perspective before anybody else will.
Yeah, I don't even know who else supposed to be going. Any other creators?
I don't know. I don't think Wes going to the game, but we can always check with Cuz and see.
Yeah.
He might be doing a watch party though. So the crazy thing is we only know each other from here. Hey.
Yeah.
That's how it starts. I had hell, me and Cuz, had met through West just on doing content. And then, we done chopped it up a couple times since then though, man. That's the beautiful thing about the new age internet, man. We're connected now.
People get married over the internet, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, like folks get married over the internet. Folks,
I met you yesterday. Now that's your wife.
That is crazy. That is diabolical, man. Yeah, they're gonna have a race at the Talladega short track tonight. I got you. What I might do, because it might be hard to do a play-by-play, I might play the entire game back on all 22 when it airs. That might be the the nice little medium. That might be the medium. Just playing the all 22 back so we can actually break it down and everything else like that. But we'll see. We're gonna play it by ear because I actually got a family reunion I need to get to. So I don't know how long that shit's gonna run.
Yeah, but we got y'all with some exclusive content, man. We already got it. I got some footage too that I'm gonna share. I just gotta go through it. So yeah, I'm gonna post it up and we're gonna break it down too, man. So hey man, y'all already know I go by Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media. Y'all make sure y'all tap in for the win. Holla at your boy. Hey, I appreciate all the love and support.
Indeed, and it's your boy Henny the Moore reporting live from the liquor store, man. Make sure y'all hit that share, hit that sub for the love. We're trying to get the 4K, Cuz trying to get the 8K. We're trying to grow these channels. We cuss a lot, so we need more supporters in here. So we might not get no sponsors, but we can get some real deal supporters, man. So send them this way, man.
We sponsored by the people, man. We believe in y'all. So y'all make sure y'all show some love and support for us, and we gonna keep giving y'all the real deal. The only way we can give y'all the real deal is y'all keep supporting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're unsullied. But hey, in the words of West Coast Cowboy, man, never look down because the start